We're gonna come up on, we just left the pretty mural place, and this is, 2 blocks down the street, and I'm gonna turn left and we're gonna go over the train tracks. That Mavis Tire Store, that's a fantastic business. They're not good people, but there's tire stores everywhere. Tire stores are what's called loss leaders. So you sell a product for break even. Or Amazon in case you lose money to gain a customer. Once you have the customer in the door, you sell them a bunch of high margin stuff like services that in theory are 100% profit margin after employee costs. That's the way you're accounting for them. I like how they put a token black person on every ad, and they don't allow black people. My latest black girlfriend, I tell you about her, she's like a Rasta Jamaican type of girl. She grew up here and she hates the place. She's like, that place is so racist. They act like they're all inclusive, but the second you try to get to the next level, they shut you down. So she moved to Charlotte and she's flourishing. And this whole black thing, I didn't understand. So you meet her mom. Her mom's a year younger than me. Her mom's 53. She's 30, so why would her mom endorse that? Because her mom wishes she would have married a white guy. And then why is dad cool with it? Well, at least a white guy would be good to my daughter. I mean, it's racism. But guess what? Mom did marry a white guy. And guess what? Grandmother married a white man back in 1929 here. So her family goes back, there's the Board of Education. Her family goes back to the interracial stuff forever. Now that opened my eyes to, now I see why a 30-year-old black woman would want to marry a white guy and have kids. They've been doing it for 100 years. It's no big deal. To us, it's like, wow, how exciting. They're like, yeah, whatever. Like when I first told you, you're like, oh my God, a black girl, how interesting. Until you wrap your head around it. I'm like, okay, if you're happy and if that's what you really want, nobody's getting hurt. No, it's what you really want. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Cool. And then we all figure out, it's no big deal. So now we're getting into, this is Gary, or Hammond. And then this is the bombed out. I was going to try to save this because car guys, Jenkins Wholesale, they built cars. They tried to build hot rods. They tried to mass produce them. And the building is just, I was back in there and I walked the whole thing. Kids lit it on fire. It doesn't matter. It's condemned. There's no saving anything. I was just hoping this could be a skate park or something. I'm sorry. But this is beautiful to me. This is where my dad took me. This is Gary. You got the steel mill on the other side. And it's just this dead, isn't he, Gary? And this is home to me. This is Cousin Bobby. So I guess I do need a little place here. So in my mind, when I visit Cousin Bobby, so I'll create Dyer, I'll create Hammond. Yeah, that's it. Because I'll do Calumet City. Hammond is painful to me. That's Narcissus' grandmother. It's a waste treatment plant. But this is just really bad. I mean, they don't even try. See, the problem is it's okay to have old and trashy. But to believe it's old and trashy and not cool is when you let it get dirty and run down. When you think old and trashy is cool and you clean it, like you got an old beater car, but you clean it and you put Armor All on the tires. And you put some wheels and tires on a beater. Then all of a sudden that beater's kind of cool. Everybody wishes they could have a new Acura. Okay, great, or a new Toyota. I just said that. Ooh, the waste treatment plant's fired up. So it's right next to the park. Now the park, I'm going to throw some paint on here. I'm going to get shine you what colors. This brownish, sad, and then wait till you see this community center. It looks disgusting on the outside. It's dirty on the inside, but it's beautiful. It's got so much potential. This is the hottest 50-year-old woman who's a little chunky and hasn't done her hair in 30 years. You get her on a diet, give her the big hair back, and she's back to her old self, which was, getting rock stars. She's hot, and she's cool. Here's my skate park. How pretty. So you've seen videos here. I'm going to turn this grassy knoll. All the jumps are going to go there. And I got a little BMX track. Well, guess what? No, we're keeping it. And then this is the good part of town. I'll show you past the Toyota dealer, but I'm not even going to show you there where I guess I should. That doesn't make sense because it's all about me. The other way, it just gets worse and worse.